Job. So I want to just start this off with a quick acknowledgement of those who wrote in the guest book on the website. If you haven't been there, check it out. We got Jeanette from the Brick House, Joyce Byers from Vin and Joe's, aka the Karaoke Queen, Debbie from Saskatchewan. So Debbie could not make it tonight because her invite got lost in the Canadian Postal Service, unfortunately. You know how they run things up there. And lastly, Uncle Buck from Warrendale. He could not be here because it is the first day of archery season, and he's in tree stand, freezing his butt off right now. So I just want to check it out if you haven't been there. Some beautiful testimonies from all those beautiful people. But I want to keep this short and sweet, so we can get to what we're really here for, which is the free booze and the chance to dance with Aunt Nanner later. All right. No, but when I first heard that Erik and Kaytee were getting married, I thought to myself, what a beautiful thing marriage was, you know. If you think about it, it really is marriage. It's something that only happens 2 times in anyone's lifetime, so it is a special day, and I'm glad that I'm here for it. I'm glad my man finally pulled the trigger, and I'm just glad to be part of it, and I'm happy to see all these familiar faces as well. So there's no wedding party tonight, but Erik did ask me to give a speech, and whenever I accepted, he was so excited. You could hear his voice from the other side of the phone. He thanked me, and he even goes, "You know what? You're the best, man." So, I mean, obviously he likes me the most. I think that's pretty clear, just for anyone who's wondering. But no, can we please just take a second to acknowledge how beautiful Kaytee looks tonight? Yeah. Give it up. I want to give a few words to Erik, a few words of advice. When you hold her as tight and as close as possible. I say hold her close because right now alone, her radiant beauty is making you look far more handsome than you actually are. And hold her tight because we both know there's no way in hell you're doing better than Kay West, all right? You like your girl! Let's go! No, but I can roast Erik because this guy's been one of my best friends for the longest time. Plus, him and I are kind of like family, and I say that because we kind of are like family. So if you did not know, my name's Dane, and I guess me and Erik, if there is such a thing, we're cousin-in-laws. So the relation is my beautiful and most favorite Aunt Lee, who's a Latshaw, married. Give it up for Aunt Lee. So she married Erik's uncle Dave, and so Reagan, Evan, Tressa, who are here, they're like kind of the half-blood bridge between our families. Now I won't say which side of the family bridge is crazy because I don't want to end up in some ditch in Shakur tomorrow morning. But no, seriously, ever since I moved to Butler at 7 years old, Erik and his family have taken me in and treated me as if I was blood, and I've been forever grateful for that. Thank you, Erik. Thank you, Doris. But for the full story, let me take you back to when I first met Erik. My first impressions were of a young Erik. I can't believe I'm related to Andy Milanakis. That's awesome. I never thought I'd meet someone famous, and I'm related to him. He's hilarious. But at the time, he was just a chubby kid with a giant fro who constantly was tripping over his own feet. I chose to befriend him immediately because, one, I'm a nice guy, and I also had serious suspicions that he could be a tad special. Those suspicions still remain, and that's why I'm here for you today, as his friend. But no, I remember him proudly showing me around his domain, which was his backyard at the time, and believe he was king. He was king. Doris, no. He showed and he taught me things I'd never seen or done before, like how to hold on to a lit bottle rocket with your bare hands to the last second, how to use M80s to split perfectly healthy trees in half. And he also showed me some blown up van in the back of the woods. No. Alright. We hung out a lot in my early youth, and it was honestly a great exposure, I guess, to Western Pennsylvania. I'm grateful for that. Definitely got baptized by fire. But then junior high comes, and I was so pumped when I realized that, Erik with the last name P, me with the last name P, we were in the same homeroom together, and that would be the same for all of high school as we continued on. And if you guys don't remember, Erik actually ran for class president in 8th grade, and he won. Nikki, oh wow, okay. Some bad blood in the room tonight. No, but, he campaigned on a message of peace and prosperity, unity of the 8th grade class. But unfortunately, once in office, like a typical liberal does, he sees immense power and corruption ran rampant. His tyrannical rule left a path of destruction that is evident everywhere he went. I mean, just look at Oakland Elementary. He left it looking like Chernobyl. It's shut down. And then junior high struggles to even... Junior high's barely open. I can't look at you when you drag up. I'm sorry. But great job, Erik. Jeez. Alright, but no, then seriously, along came high school and along came Kaytee. And these two immediately gravitated toward each other, and their bond soon became inseparable. I can still recall the night in Erik's basement when he asked Kaytee to be his girlfriend. He was so nervous the entire week leading up to it, kept asking me, should I do it, what's she gonna say? I was like, dude, she likes you, just do it. But him being the sweetheart, the gentleman that he is, he brought her a big bouquet of flowers to do it. And, they kind of did it in a separate room, privately, came back in the main room where all our friends were. And, whenever we found out that she said yes, I remember Erik's face and how happy he was the entire night. I mean, just smiling from ear to ear. It really was great. And with all our friends around the newest couple, we celebrated by doing what we did best, and we threw a big party in Erik's basement. Hell yeah! Now, believe it or not, it would be the only party we ever threw in Doris' basement in our entire high school careers. It was full of Bible study and apple juice. No, but that's obvious sarcasm. Doris, I'm so sorry for what we put you through. I truly am.
I couldn't wait for that to be over.
Yes. No one died, no one was arrested, barely. But no, you are a saint, and you did one hell of a job raising this young man. But those were the best. Yeah, good up. Good up, Doris. Those were the best times of my life, Doris. I'm gonna tell you straight up, so hell yeah. No, but tonight, we celebrate the union between these two beautiful souls, and a union that has grown stronger and stronger over the years to what it is today. A union that has grown and matured from inseparable to unbreakable, and a union that has just been absolutely incredible to witness firsthand blossom from young puppy love into the two best friends that they are today. And if you can't tell, all this talk about unions is getting Erik all fired up.
Oh, yeah.
America! Kaytee, you truly are the real deal, because through thick and thin, from fat to thin, from giant lush fro to short hair, from having eyebrows to singeing them off, that happened. Oh yeah, by the way, he used to tell people whenever they made fun of him what happened to your eyebrows, he'd say, I was just born without them, leave me alone. Everyone has eyebrows, dude. Kaytee has endured the impossible, so there's no doubt in my mind that you two together cannot conquer anything that comes your way. Erik, we've all watched your immense personal growth firsthand over the years. And I know I can speak for everyone here tonight, with us, without us, to how extremely proud we are all of the upstanding young man you've become. As you begin your life together, I'm also confident that those who are with us in spirit, such as your grandparents and your late legendary father, Albert Peters, are all smiles and rejoicing in the comforting knowledge that their boy is in good hands and is going to be just fine. So, I'd like to propose a toast to the union of these two beautiful people, Erik and Kaytee Peters. Know that I'll always be rooting for you, rooting in your corner. I'll always be a call away, and I'll always be your friend. I love both of y'all. Welcome to the family. And so, Pete, for Pete's sake, let's have a party. Thank you. Let's hear it one more time for Dane and Olivia.